Hey, what's up everyone, this is Miracle MS at your service, presenting to all new episode of Captain Tsubasa Rise of New Champions. A while ago, the mastermind known as Teknen discovered the location of many interesting variables in the game, such as the animation circles meant to show the boost, as well as the stamina bar on the players. Using this info, I finally have all the material I need to test one of the features I had long since given up testing on: the dribble and tackle moves. And I've got to hand it to this game for having some of the most mental mechanics I have ever seen. This video is dedicated to dribbles, and if you want to see the full info of dribbles, you can check the document in the description down below. In this video, I will give additional info and analysis on what dribbles are best. In the game, the time for each boost is written as a unit known as a step. From what I've gathered, step is a unit of time very few programming languages use. Every 60 steps equals 1 second. So if the game says the boost time is 300, it means it lasts 5 seconds. Speaking of time, the game has more variety on time than people think. There are a total of 10 different durations for boost effects, with even the first and second dribbles having different time bonuses for certain dribbles. The 10 different values for time are as follows: 5 seconds, 5.42 seconds, 5.67 seconds, 6 seconds, 6.47 seconds, 6.67 seconds, 6.75 seconds? Seriously, just 80 milliseconds of difference? 6.9 seconds, 7.67 seconds, and 10 freaking seconds. Seriously, who came up with these? So the second attribute that I will be mentioning here is the damage they receive when they run into an R2 tackle. Specifically for this test, I picked Nita's tackle as the opponent for all the dribbles, and the numbers I say will be the damage the player received after running into said tackle head first. Keep in mind that a player has 10,000 stamina. Every second of running takes away 1,000 stamina, so each player can run for exactly 10 seconds before they run out of stamina. Thought I'd say this right now before going into detail about dribbles. As for best dribbles, I will name the best ones in each category of boost. For offense dribbles, you have to pick either Schneider's Kaiser dribble or Ryan's Floros dribble. While Kaiser dribble gives the insane boost of 30% offense for the first dribble and 35% for the second, the boost only lasts 5 seconds for both versions. That said, not only is Kaiser dribble a dash dribble, it also has the second highest damage resistance in the game, taking only 1500 damage from Nita's tackle. Flora's dribble has its own way of being broken. The boost for the first dribble is 25% and second one receives 35%. However, unlike Kaiser dribble, both boosts last for 10 full seconds. Not only the longest boost time in the game, but also the only dribble with such a boost time and without a long animation. Flora's dribble has a pretty short animation and doesn't stop you in place. The damage resistance is also pretty good, only taking 2000 damage from Nita's tackle. Power dribbles are a pain in every sense. Not only are they necessary for shoots, none of them seem to be that good to use in the match. For every advantage they have, there seems to be a disadvantage to balance it out. The only dribbles we can completely ignore are Megaton dribble and Power dribble, and that's only because they're both weaker versions of Buster dribble. Buster dribble gives 25% power boost for 5 seconds at the first dribble and 30% boost for 6.75 seconds at the second dribble. While it is a dash dribble, the damage resistance is bad since it took 4000 damage from just Nita's tackle. Jito's dumb truck dribble is better than Buster dribble in every way, minus the fact that it's not a dash dribble. 25% boost for first dribble and 35% for second, both versions lasting 7.67 seconds. The damage resistance is also better, only taking 3500 damage. Bunok's dribble has the same boost as Jito's, however the first one only lasts 5.67 seconds and the second one lasts 6 seconds. It's also a still dribble, meaning it stops you in place for opponents to catch up. Its redeeming quality, however, is the damage resistance, only taking 2000 damage in the test. Blake's dribble has similar boosts and damage resistance to Kaiser dribble, only for power. However, unlike Kaiser dribble, Blake dribble is a still dribble which destroys all the potential it could have. Dump Truck Dribble can also be unlocked from the 4th match of New Hero onwards, so it's a good option to go for. Speed dribbles are perhaps the most commonly used dribbles. Shingo's overhead lift, Sangor's dance, and Nita's falcon dribble are the best options to use. Shingo's dribble has 25% speed boost on first dribble, lasting 5.67 seconds, and 35% boost on second dribble, lasting 6 seconds. Not only it is a dash dribble, it has a decent damage resistance, taking 2500 damage from Nita's tackle. Sangor's dance has the best boost as well as the best duration of boost on itself, 35% the first and 55% second, both lasting 10 seconds. The downside, however, is that it's a still dribble, making it easy for the opponent to get your ball. This dribble took 3000 damage. Nita's dribble has the same boost effect and duration as Kaiser dribble, only for speed. While it is also a dash dribble, the damage resistance is nowhere near the level of Kaiser dribble, taking 3500 damage in the test. As for the dribbles you can pick for the new hero mode, Back Road is a great choice for the first few levels, giving you 15% of boost lasting 6 seconds on the first dribble and 20% of boost lasting 5.42 seconds on the second dribble. This is the only dribble that gives less time on the second dribble. This dribble takes 6000 damage, so you can't tank 2 slide tackles in a row. Get Mizugi or Sawada to rank D to unlock this dribble. From the 4th level onwards, you can use overhead lift or aerial dribble if you don't have always DLC. Aerial dribble gives 20% boost for 5 seconds on the first dribble and 25% for 6.9 seconds on the second one. This dribble took 5000 damage in the test. The last kind of one-type only boost dribbles is the technique boosting ones. 3 months after the game was released, in the midst of the massive chaos caused by the uncountable glitches and imbalances in the game, Tamsoft released Stefan Levin as a DLC, and with him, introduced the Aurora Feint. Putting aside the lag-abusing nature of this dribble, it was so broken it single-handedly rendered 11 dribbles meaningless. Here's the description of this dribble. First dribble, 25% technique boost for 5.67 seconds. Second dribble, 35% boost for 6 seconds. Not only was this a dash dribble, its damage resistance was the second best in the game, taking only 1500 damage from Nita's tackle. Getting away from the DLC, there are 4 other dribbles that have shown incredible results. Rusciano's crown lifting and Carlos's turn have the same stats in every way. Both give 35% boost on first dribble and 55% on second. Both give set boost on both versions for 10 seconds. Both have the second best damage resistance in the game, taking only 1500 damage in the test, and both are still dribbles, meaning it's easy to get the ball from them after the dribble is finished. Pierre's Etoile Roulette gives 25% boost on first dribble and 30% on second, both lasting 6 seconds. This dribble has a short animation and doesn't stop you in place. The damage resistance for this dribble is also the second best in the game, taking on 1500 damage. Tsubasa's heel lift is also a great candidate, providing 25% boost on the first dribble for 5 seconds and 35% boost on the second dribble for 7.67 seconds. While it does have a short animation, possibly the shortest in the entire game, it has a bad damage resistance, taking 4000 damage during the test. That said, it is also a good dribble for new hero mode and can be unlocked from the very beginning. Get both Tsubasa and Ishizaki to rank D to unlock this move. There are a total of 6 hybrid boosting dribbles in the game. Tsubasa's South American dribble and Diaz's high-speed South American dribble fall into the same category, both giving speed boost on first dribble and offense boost on the second. However, neither is superior to the other. Tsubasa's dribble gives 20% speed and 20% offense, while Diaz gives 30% to the first and 10% to the second one. Tsubasa's first dribble lasts 5 seconds, while Diaz's lasts 5.67 seconds. However, on the second dribble, Tsubasa's lasts 7.67 seconds, while Diaz only lasts 6 seconds. While they're both dash dribbles, Diaz's dribble has a longer dash, but Tsubasa's has a higher damage resistance, with Tsubasa's dribble taking 2000 damage from Nita's tackle and Diaz's losing 2500 stamina. There are 4 other hybrid dribbles in the game. Throughout the entire video, I kept talking about the second best damage resistance, but what's the first? That title belongs to Rusciano's Shield Bash, giving power boost on first dribble and technique boost on second. This dribble has a terrible boost and duration of 15% and 5 seconds while being a still dribble. However, it only takes 1000 damage from Nita's tackle. Next is Matsuyama's Wild Eagle dribble, which boosts power for first dribble and speed for second. The boost amount and duration are the same as Rusciano's. While it has the advantage of being a dash dribble, it doesn't do well against tackles, taking 3500 damage in the test. The last two dribbles are DLC exclusive, Pepe's Dynamic Feint and Oiron's Mirage Chipu. Pepe's dribble gives 20% speed boost for 6 seconds on the first dribble and 20% power boost for 6 seconds on the second one. While it is a decent moving dribble, it doesn't do well against tackles, receiving 3500 damage. Oiron's dribble has the same boost stats as Pepe's, but for technique and offense, with the first one lasting 5.67 seconds and the second one lasting 6 seconds. Having a practically short animation, it wraps up all the notable dribbles in the video by taking 3000 damage in the tests. Star Matsuyama's Wild Eagle dribble is a full power boosting one. The first dribble granting 30% and the second one granting 35%, both for 5 seconds. Unlike the other dribbles, this one was tested on Star Matsuyama himself rather than a 599 custom character and took 4000 damage from Nita's tackle. Since it has the same animation as normal Matsuyama's Wild Eagle dribble, it is also a dash dribble. In case you wanted to know what the worst dribble in this game is, it has to be Sano's Acrobatic dribble. This dribble gives you 25% technique boost for 5.67 seconds on first dribble and 35% for 6 seconds on the second one. Sounds good, right? Well, no, because not only it's so slow it's considered a still dribble, it takes 7000 damage from Nita's tackle. And that's it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time.